So after 15 days, I want you to evaluate and see, hey, what are you doing good? What are you doing not so good? What are things that you need to add to your life to be able to achieve the full results that you want to, right? So are you still snacking too much? Are you positive? Are you stressed out? Are you hungry, right? All of these things are good questions to ask because we're going to have products to address these specific concerns that people have, okay? So after you've evaluated and then you're like, okay, well, what's next? Well, Age-Lock Trme system is next. Now, you can take the full system, and in fact, that would be my recommendation, even though we can personalize based on the specific needs that you want, because each of the products is targeting a different key core aspect of weight management. My recommendation is to do the full thing, even though you can personalize. That's it, right? Here are the options as part of the Trme program, right? We got the TR90 or the TRO Shake. We have the Slim S that I'm going to talk about. It's kind of the hero product in the system. And then we have my Edge, and then Trme, my Triumph. So let's dive in and talk about these ingredients and the science behind it. So Slim S, let me talk about this. Say yes to Slim S. I love that marketing logo there, right? Look, you're on a roll. Smart Win was a key part of your kickstart or your routine at the beginning, and then we recommend to switch over to Slim S to continue with the benefits that we got from Smart Win, but in an easier, more sustainable way that we can have in these very convenient capsules, right? So Slim S is going to be a product that really helps to maintain lean muscle. It features clinically studied ingredients shown to support your weight wellness efforts, okay? So I don't have the fancy graphs here to show you in this product presentation, but what those clinical studies are referring to is actual studies on the blend of the herbs in this product, right? And at the right ratio at the clinically effective dose. And in these studies, they had these subjects, they take either this blend of herbs or a placebo, and they had them follow a diet and lifestyle program, right, where they reduced some calories, they were exercising some, and what happened is they showed more weight loss and better maintenance of muscle in the group that received this blend of herbs. And that was the only difference in the different groups. Same diet, same lifestyle. One group had these herbs. And this is why it features clinically studied ingredients, because these ingredients are going to help you. Now, of course, you need to combine it with diet and lifestyle, but compared to a placebo alone, when you look at one of the studies, the fold increase in weight loss was 6 times greater in the group that received this herbal blend compared to the placebo group. So yes, if you're asking, yes, could there be a placebo effect in weight loss? Absolutely, right? You believe you're taking something, it might impact your diet and lifestyle to a degree. But these herbs alone had a dramatic difference, and this is why it's clinically proven. And this is one of the cool things about the science that I'm actually excited about, is that there are clinical studies, and we put those references in our marketing material so that people, if they're science nerds like me, and you don't need to be a science nerd, you can just believe that these are clinically studied and know that we have a team of scientists that evaluated the ingredients that went in the product. But if you want to see it, we're happy to share that reference or those references with you of those clinical studies that show that this blend is proven. Okay? It also helps to improve your resting metabolic rate, provides a thermogenic effect, and supports a healthy lifestyle. So lots of key benefits there. The mechanism here for helping with weight loss is going to be the thermogenesis or the metabolic rate. And then at the same time, just know that there's clinically proven results on this blend of herbs that we have at Slim S. So these herbs might look familiar to you, right? The curry leaf, the moringa, sometimes commonly known as drumstick, and then turmeric, right? That comes from, that has this active curcumin inside of it. Well, they're very safe. We made sure that we use safe amounts of these herbs, but also in the right ratios, in the right amounts to provide these clinically supported benefits in Slim S. So this is a product that I would recommend to anyone that cares about healthy weight management. Okay, it's fantastic to take on its own. Okay, well, what about my Triumph, right? Any snackers out there that you love your snacks? Look, I'm one who is a snacker. You know, I got my snacks right here. I got my honey roasted cashews. I got some other things that I get a snack on as well. I got my water to drink and sip on. That being said, snacks, there's nothing wrong with snacks, okay? Snacks are okay. Snacks are acceptable as part of the program. But sometimes snacking can lead to too many calories we consume throughout the day, and it's really easy to overconsume snacks, especially when we're distracted, right? There's a principle in science where if we're distracted or we're distracted eating, then we tend to eat a lot more than if we're not distracted. So for example, if you're eating whatever the snack is and you're watching a movie, you're probably going to eat more because of the movie and you're distracted versus actually being intuitive about your eating pattern. So like I said, nothing bad about having a snack. And if you do snack, we recommend things like fruits and vegetables, some healthy protein, right? Some healthier snacks, even some nuts and seeds. Those are great healthy fats. But if it's too much, it can lead. In fact, I've seen some studies where they estimate that snacks contribute about 20 to 40% of the total amount of calories that we consume on a day-to-day basis. So for some people, if you're up there closer to 40%, that's a big chunk of the total calories that we consume, and sometimes don't even think about adding all of those calories to our normal routine. So for those of us that are snackers, well, what do we have to the rescue? Well, my Triumph, okay? So there's a winning blend in my Triumph that I really, really love, okay? And the hero ingredient in this formula is going to be the saffron. So if you actually look close on the bottle there, you can see, well, underneath, you see all of those red stigmas? So those are part of these saffron stigmas that are actually collected. Now there's a fun story behind this, and I actually had the privilege of traveling to Spain to actually see the process of how